New video this evening of a Seminole County deputy walking out of jail. He's accused of inappropriately touching a woman during a traffic stop. Good evening and welcome. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Luann Sorrell. You can see him quickly dodge our reporters, go right into a car with a woman, and then speed off. Fox 35's Marie Edinger is joining us live outside the courthouse tonight. So Marie, you were out there asking him questions as he walked out. Did he say anything to you?
Just that he had no comment. That's also what the woman who picked him up had to say. Just no comment. And then they just sped off, saying nothing to the media. And we also didn't get much from his lawyer. We are learning more, though, about the case itself. We know this happened during a traffic stop. And we know that this particular deputy had never had a run-in with any legal trouble in Seminole County before, just that he had had some trouble at work. He had been reprimanded once in the past because the sheriff's office says he took a white baggie full of an unknown substance from a suspect and never turned it over to evidence. But because the incident for which he was arrested because it happened during a traffic stop, we wanted to learn more about that. So I talked with an expert about what your rights are during a stop like that.
Did you inappropriately touch a woman? Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Anything to say?
I find probable cause exists for the charges.
As for an explanation for his actions, former Deputy Andrew Bergkvist's lawyer had little to say.
We'll conduct the investigation, go from there.
So how did this happen? I asked forensic studies professor David Thomas about what rights you have when you're interacting with law enforcement. Thomas wanted to make clear law enforcement officers can always ask you to get out of your car, and they can always do a pat down.
A pat down is limited to weapons, okay? So that means I'm patting the exterior part of their clothing. It's designed to be unintrusive.
Officers can do pat downs even to a person of the opposite sex. They'll use the side of their hand like you might experience at the airport. Searches are different. Those happen if you're under arrest rather than simply detained. And because they're more extensive, officers will often call someone in of the same sex to do that search.
Generally what happens in agencies' policies, what you do is you scrunch, because if you don't, you miss things.
Another thing to mention here is the deputy's charges. The false imprisonment charge would stem from this starting as a traffic stop. But Thomas says it's important to clarify the difference between battery and sexual battery. Bergkvist is charged with the latter.
Sexual battery, so it is egregious. That means that some form of sexual act occurred.
The Seminole County Sheriff's Office says it isn't going to release the body camera footage just yet because there is still the criminal and administrative investigations going on. But the Sheriff's Office also told me the body camera footage doesn't actually show the incident for which the deputy was arrested. The Sheriff's Office is asking people to come forward if this ever happened to them with this deputy, and they're going to be reviewing other body camera footage from other encounters he may have had. Live in Seminole County, Marie Edinger, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Marie. Also